Unit 3, Lesson 2. Page 71. How and why did people travel to California? The United States grows. In the early 1800s, the United States started to expand or grow larger. Many settlers began migrating west. To migrate means to move from one place to another. So maybe from Texas to California, that is to migrate. So you're in the same country, okay? Some of the settlers immigrated to the United States from other countries. To immigrate means to come into another country to live. So you came from Canada and now you live here in America. Different situation, just further away really. Some American settlers, you need to know this, some American settlers immigrated to Mexican California to find land they could farm. Others planned to sell supplies to other settlers. Some people just wanted to explore the western regions. Many, which is all of the ones we just mentioned, wanted to try something new and different. So number 1 says, what did many of the people who migrated west in the early 1800s have in common? What did many of them want? Hint, hint, in the text. Page 73, trails leading west. Most American pioneers took a more direct land route west to California. A horse-drawn wagon could get here from the state of Missouri in 3 to 6 months. Along the way, land travelers had to cross rivers, mountains, and deserts. Mexican settlers came to California from the south. The family of Pio Pico, probably saying that wrong, I apologize, was part of Juan Bautista de Anza's group of Mexican pioneers that came here in 1775. Later, Pico became the last Mexican governor, or top leader, of California. People wanted to find new routes to California. In 1826, Jedediah Smith led the first group of American trappers who came overland to California through the Utah and Mojave deserts. In 1841, John Bidwell was in the first wagon train of settlers to come here from Independence, Missouri. John C. Fremont traveled all over the area making maps for the U.S. government in the early 1840s. Fremont wrote reports that made Americans in the East interested in coming to the West. James Beckwourth was an African-American scout, or guide, who led settlers west during the 1850s. So we just mentioned Jedediah Smith, John Bidwell, John Fremont, and James Beckwourth. You need to be able to identify what each of them did, what their different contribution was to California history. I'm especially personally thankful for the map guy, because without a map and someone figuring out the path, we wouldn't know the path to follow. Page 74, you're on your own. Read and follow the instructions.